Hello. So today we are kicking off my Christmas 2024 playlist. I'm so excited. All of the things Christmas 2024. We are dedicating a Christmas plan with me to today's video, and I am thrilled. I know it is the very end of October, and I also know that people have been sharing Christmas stuff like crazy for like the past month and a half. So I've held off a very long time, but the day after Halloween, which is this Thursday, I take down all of my fall stuff and I start dragging out my Christmas stuff and start prepping for decorating and what I want my house to look like, because it takes me a couple of weeks to get everything exactly how I want it. So I hope you are excited for all of the Christmas content here at the Simplistic Home. One of the things that I absolutely love is incorporating just a very old world classic Christmas that is just super classy, yet still traditional. For Christmas this year, I am going all out with, we're doing some garlands, we're doing like a darker red color, I do have some greens, I'm doing some like tartan plaid, and I'm also going to do my dried orange garlands again and cranberry garlands again, and just all of those kind of more rustic old world touches. So let me pull up my phone here and pull up my Pinterest board. So I have an entire Pinterest board that is called Winter. I don't know why I haven't called it Christmas. I just call it Winter for some reason. But I have a Christmas 2024 board within my Winter board. And it is just filled with all of my ideas. So my home is definitely becoming more of like a cozy cottagey kind of vibe. And it's kind of like a European style vibe. I don't know, just lots of like pattern and texture and things like that, and I love it. So for Christmas this year, I have tons of that on here. So as you can see, what I was talking about with the garlands, there's also a lot of like the vintage prints and things like that. You guys know we have all of those on our accent wall now that we completed at the beginning of the year. Just lots of like old school Christmas touches that I think are timeless and truly just never go out of style. So we're gonna go ahead and start here in my living room and the ideas that I have. So I always like to start with the focal points that I'm going to be decorating. Of course, my fireplace mantle. So I am really wanting to add in some different patterned and like kind of different textured stockings this year. Every year I buy like 1 or 2 extra stockings and just kind of rearrange them. So I do have some darker red like knit stockings. I did buy a darker like taupe colored stocking this year. I also found a really pretty patterned stocking from Hobby Lobby that I will be sharing in a Hobby Lobby shop with me very soon. So I have that, and what I'm wanting to do is add like the vintage bells to them and kind of hang those on there with ribbon. I think that would be such a classy touch and just really cozy. So I am planning to do that, and I did buy an extra strand of garland this year because I'm hoping to do kind of like the very full and oversized greenery on our mantle. I've typically always stuck with just 1 strand of greenery and then just added everything else to it, but I'm hoping to add a little bit more this year. We shall see. I'm not the best with maneuvering garland, so fingers crossed it works out, but I'm wanting to do that. And then I am going to be incorporating my dried orange garland again and my cranberry garland. So I'm not sure if I will make the fresh cranberry garland consistently throughout the year, because last year during Christmas time, I did have to make it like once a week, and it was fun to make, but it's not something I wanted to keep up with constantly. So I might just get like some red bead garland and see if I can kind of mimic that look. We shall see. But either way, that is the goal for my mantle. And then as far as on my mantle, aside from all the greenery and stockings hanging, I'm probably going to stick with my classic candlesticks with like brass candlesticks and my candles and maybe a couple little trees on the mantle. We shall see. But that is my plan for the mantle. And then right next to our fireplace, I always have our Christmas tree tucked in a corner. I did make some dried orange ornaments last year, and just some more like I don't know, rusticy ones that had like rub and buff on them and things like that. So this year I'm wanting to continue with that. And I also, one of the things that I got this year that I was super like pumped about was the little clip-on candles. So I will pop up a picture, but I love the look of the clip-on candles. I think they are so pretty, and it just gives like an extra glow, but like some added interest to your tree. So I actually found some on Amazon. They came in a set of 10 for like $12.99. They were very inexpensive, and I grabbed 2 boxes of those. So I'm planning on putting those all over the tree, and I absolutely am so excited for that. The glow, like the color of the lighting on those are perfect. I know Hobby Lobby sells them as well, but I was told by a friend who had purchased those before that the Hobby Lobby ones are more of like a bluish kind of light rather than like your standard like orangey yellow glow that a candle would have. So keep that in mind. I will have the Amazon ones linked down below if you want to check those out. But anyways, so yes, so I am going to be adding those. And then I have a gigantic, like a huge basket that I found at the thrift store several years ago. It was like $7, and my Christmas tree stand fits in it perfectly. The only thing is that this year I am wanting to add in some like richer brown colors amongst all the red and green and dried oranges and things like that, just to make it more of that like moody feel. But the basket that the tree goes in, it is a lighter wicker, so I think I'm going to spray paint it like a chocolate brown this year. I think it'll just flow better with what I'm wanting to like accomplish. So that's what I'm going to be doing with our tree area. And then as far as the center of our room goes, like couches and things like that, I did order 2 different sets of pillow covers from Amazon. One of them is a linen, like dark chocolate brown pillow cover that will go on my oversized pillows that I have here, and then the other one is a tartan plaid. It's more of like the khaki take, so it is kind of neutral, but it still has like the red and green stripes and all of that in there, and I love those as well. So anything and everything that I can link down below that I'm mentioning to you guys, I will have linked down below. But I'm super excited about that. And then as far as my coffee table goes, I kind of just like to put one simple arrangement. You guys know we have little ones here. Our coffee table constantly has toys on it and whatnot, so I just want to keep that really practical but still decorated. So that's my plan for that. And then the other thing that I'm wanting to do is our accent wall. We have lots of vintage prints on there and things along those lines. So instead of changing out my artwork for the season for that particular wall, I am just wanting to add simple touches of red ribbon or like taupe ribbon and things like that, and just to kind of make it a little more festive without having to change everything up and like go crazy printing pictures off and things like that. So I have done that before as well, but this year, because of the coloring of the photos and stuff that I already have, I think it'll just flow better if I just stick some ribbon up there and call it good. I also have some mini gold bells and I'm wanting to attach to some of the ribbon on the photos as well. So I'm hoping that that comes out. I think it is just so pretty, and all the pictures that I keep seeing, I absolutely love how that looks. And then I do have one like big basket hanging on the hooks over there, and I'm just going to switch it out from the fall greenery that I have there now to more like pine and things like that. So last year, whenever I was looking at photos of how I like styled the buffet, I didn't realize I didn't have my lamp at that point last year. So I was able to do some different things, but I am going to keep the lamp there simply because we use it every single night, and I don't see the point of taking it away when we use it regularly. So I'm going to keep that up there, but I am going to add a wreath to our mirror, which I'm super excited about, and add a little bit of like red ribbon to that. And then of course I will stick with my like big arrangement that I have there. And I found the most beautiful candle that I cannot wait to share with you. That will be coming up in my Home Goods and TJ Maxx Shop With Me video. But that is going to go on my buffet. It is just this huge, like vintagey looking bell. It's beautiful. So I'm going to be doing that. And I probably will change out a couple of prints on there just because I have them. But we shall see. So that is the plan for that area. And then we do have one more little like entryway wall kind of thing. It is a little bit darker. The bottom is like a dusty gray blue, and I'm wanting to do garland with ribbon and some of the red like beads there to kind of give off that look of the cranberry garland. So I'll pop up my inspiration picture here, but I absolutely love it. Whenever I found that picture, I thought that would be perfect in that area. So that is the plan for the living room thus far. And then next up is our kitchen. Last year I did put some garland up above our sink, and I am planning to do that again. Gonna try to do the dried oranges again and the cranberries. And I would like to incorporate bells up there somehow as well, so we shall see. And then I will change out my art on my counter. I recently purchased a new photo from Hobby Lobby. Again, that will show up in my Hobby Lobby shop with me video, but it just has those richer like orange tones that I think will complement the orange garland really well. And then just adding in my greenery, and then I love changing out my mugs on my mug rack seasonally. And I have tons of Christmas mugs that I'm going to be having out, and 2 of them are new. I bought 2 of the Hearth and Hand mugs that have like the vintage, like old school looking Christmas stamps on them. And I think those will be super cute right there. So I'm going to be adding those, and then fingers crossed, my pantry doors will be up, and then I would love to hang some wreaths on those doors and have the red ribbon as well. I think that would be super classy and just a really subtle touch of red in our kitchen. I try not to go overboard with the red just because we have blue kitchen cabinets, and you just need to just do subtle touches of that so it doesn't clash too harshly for my liking. I also have our little breakfast nook, and I would love to find some Christmas like vintage plates to have on display on that wall. So we shall see. I didn't have the best of luck finding plates for fall, but hopefully Christmas I will have better luck with that. Last but not least is our dining room. And for our dining room, I like to keep it pretty simple simply because we eat every meal in there. I feel like a broken record when I say this, but like I love the look of a full tablescape, but that's just not realistic in my home. Definitely not realistic every day for us. So what I will do is I will have a dedicated video to how I would like to decorate a full Christmas tablescape and give you guys ideas on that. But as far as my everyday look, I'm just wanting to do like a giant like bowl of some sort and put a wreath in it and have like the taper candles in it. I think that is just so pretty, and something about it is just, I don't know, it's just very rustic in my opinion, and also really timeless too. So I'm wanting to do that, and then all of my like favorite pieces that are antiques and things like that I will style inside of my hutch. I do have a gigantic nativity scene that I found last year at the antique store, and it is like, I mean, it's huge. It's just a giant piece of wood, like someone handmade this, and I'm probably going to end up putting that in the dining room, either on top of the hutch, or I even have like a little table in there and things like that. The only thing is I need to keep it somewhere where kids cannot reach it because the figurines in there are ceramic and I don't want them to break. So I'm planning on putting that in there somewhere. I do love to hang wreaths on my hutch, and then I have like the 2 like wooden window panes hanging on the side, and I will add wreaths there as well. But that's pretty much the gist for the living room. I like to keep it pretty basic in there. I would love to add a Christmas tree in there, but we don't really have a big enough space to do that, or like a deep enough corner to tuck them in. But maybe one day if I find the perfect size tree, I can do that. But that is pretty much the gist for my Christmas decorating. I am so excited. I think it'll be so much fun piecing all the things together. Of course, I am going to be taking you guys along with me. After this video, I should have my Hobby Lobby shop with me, if it's not up already, along with a TJ Maxx and Home Goods video as well. Those are probably the only places I am filming shop with me's at. I really want to hit home on tons more thrifting and antiquing for Christmas. I will have a thrifted antique Christmas decor haul. I'm going to be sharing touches on what to add into your home for an old world, like timeless Christmas decor style. So I think that will be a lot of fun. And then of course, filming each and every room that I am decorating for Christmas and taking you guys along with me for that process. So there is a lot on my list for this year. And I am just super excited to film it and share with you guys. I feel like the fall season went really well when it comes to YouTube and just sharing videos. And I feel like we just had a lot of fun like communicating over that during the comments and things like that. So for Christmas. I'm super pumped, and I hope you guys just get tons of inspiration this year. But if you guys are new to my channel, I hope you consider subscribing. I would love to have you. I post every Monday and Thursday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I share all things intentional living, affordable decorating, and thrifting here at The Simplistic Home. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.